How's everyone doing? And welcome on in. I am the Thegingerbeerdman here with your weekly Dead by the Daylight update. I know I wasn't here last week. There wasn't anything much to say, and there's not much to say this week either. But we're going to go through a little bit of what's going on, and yeah, I'll tell you what's more to come and stuff like that. Good stuff here tomorrow. Don't forget your free gift here, the 250k. Slap it on here. That's 2,250,000 now over there for the old ghoulie tomorrow. The Chatterer has like 3 days left, I want to say. Same with all Hellraiser stuff. It is all on sale right now, and you only have like I said, 3 days to really get it, and it's going off forever, and you'll never see it again. Kind of like some other stuff like Titans and stuff they had. You'll never see it again after a certain time. They got Cap and Bells here that's going for 7 days. It's only 5. Like, a lot of this stuff is really cheap. The propeller head for Dwight, pixelated glasses from Adam. I can't even say that. Arlie Chino. I can't even say that word, but all this stuff is on sale right now. I already did all this a couple weeks ago, but this is only the new stuff. Like I said, there's not a lot of new stuff out right now in the store at all. So it is what it is there. As you know, the Tokyo Ghoul stuff is coming out tomorrow. They got a live stream at 11 a.m. And it comes out at noon Eastern tomorrow. He comes out. We're going to talk about his perks real quick. They finally got it on Ironclad, so I can talk about it now. Hex, nothing but misery. After you damage a survivor 888 times with the basic attacks, a doll totem become a hex totem, cursing all survivors. When you damage a survivor with a basic attack, they gain 5% hindered for 10, 12.5, and 15 seconds. The effect lasts until the hex totem is cleansed. Forever intertwined. When a survivor takes damage, you gain 1 token, up to 6, 7, and 8 for each token you pick up, drop, and hook survivors 4% faster. None are free. When you hook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to 4. When all generators are completed for each token, all windows and upright pallets are blocked for everyone for 12, 14, 16 seconds. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want my honest opinion, I'm not going to blow smoke up anybody's ass. I don't like them. I don't really care for any of these. I won't use any of these. I just don't see too much of a use. You might get, something out of Forever Intertwined. You might get something out of that. But the other two, no. I don't see a use for that at all. I don't see any uses for any of those. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about when it comes to that. I really don't. I really think that it's being really hyped, and I don't understand. I don't understand. So this is the April's Fool's collection we just talked about. The Tokyo Ghoul live stream is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, says it right there. And then it'll drop at 12 p.m. Eastern. The pain will linger. The final level of anguish has been unlocked. That is rolling too right now. So you have that final tome right there rolling. Everybody, I personally, I watched a couple episodes of Tokyo Ghoul. And just to get a little bit of the background of what is coming. It's an alright show. I just don't know if every horror anime belongs in Dead by Daylight. And that one included. So we have Deliverance and Adam, and we got Corrective Action from Jonah. Deliverance, after performing a safe hook rescue on another survivor, Deliverance activates. You now have a 100% chance of unhooking yourself during an escape attempt. A successful deliverance from the hook triggers a broken status effect for 60 seconds. And then corrective action. You start your trial with 3 tokens and gain a token up to maximum of 5 for every great skill check. When a survivor fails a normal skill, 1 token is consumed, and their failed skill check becomes a good skill check. Additionally, the aurora is revealed to you for 6 seconds. Both of these are good. They are both good. I would buy them both. They're good in their own builds. Definitely if you have friends that are just starting out playing Dead by Daylight, if you use this, oh my god, is it going to be your saving grace? They'll never pop a gen around you. So, it is good to have. I used to run it all the time. Lately I haven't been running it, but I used to run it all the time when I played with friends. And in Deliverance, you could always get off the hook once. So, you got Mindbreaker and Alien Instinct. Alien Instinct, you are so stealthy, sometimes it seems like you appear out of nowhere. This perk activates when you hook a survivor. You see the aurora of the furthest injured survivor for 5 seconds, and that survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. Mindbreaker, while repairing generators, survivors are inflicted by blindness and exhausted status effect. Any existing status or exhausted status effect timers are paused while the survivor is repairing a generator, and after ending, it goes for 5 seconds. This is number 1. Right here. A lot of people use this. They can't see people on hooks and stuff like that when you're repairing generators. So yeah, it's definitely worth having. Those are the best ones that I personally believe. I don't really care for Alien Instinct. I do see it used though, but I don't see it as much as this one. Mindbreaker is used a whole lot more. A whole lot more. But that is it. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, that is it. Dead by Daylight talks about their Comic-Cons and that kind of stuff, and Tokyo Ghoul lore. I mean, I'm not gonna dig all through the Tokyo Ghoul lore that they made up and stuff like that. I'm not gonna dig all through that, but it is on their Dead by Daylight website if you'd like to actually go and all look at all those little pictures and stuff like that. Tomorrow I will be streaming from 7 a.m. till that 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then I'll get off and watch that live show. Of course, I'm sure everybody's going to be, and see what they say. They might give out some codes. Who knows? They've done that before. They've given out blood points codes and stuff like that you can put in their charms or something. They've done it before. And then he comes out at noon. We'll get him to 3. And then the stream on Friday, you know, he'll be maxed out on 3. And so we will play him on stream this Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. I do get everybody. I give everybody a chance. I always buy all the killers, all the survivors. I buy it all. I try to give everyone a chance, but of course, you know, people sit on the back end. You know, I don't play guys I don't like, but I do have them all. I support the game. I don't support everything put in the game. So it's it's one of those things where I buy it all, but I'm not gonna play it all because I'll support the game, but I don't support like playing people I don't like. So I just don't. That's why a lot of killers are still sitting at 3s, because I just don't like playing them, or they need fixed or something. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope in the future we get an actual movie killer. That's what I'm hoping. I'm sure a lot of people are hoping that as well. We want actual horror movie killers. And it can't be a lot of money, man, to grab some of these killers that are just like old. Like they're not like new, they're old. Like I said, like we just had March. We had March. And we got Tokyo Ghoul. If I had the game and you were going to put out a killer in March, it would have been Leprechaun. It's St. Patrick's Day. He's not even in the game. There's small guys in this game. There's Chucky in this game. There's no reason why Leprechaun, he's got like, I don't even know, like 7 movies? Something like that. There is really no reasoning. Like, that's a ball drop to me. Like, Tokyo Ghoul could have came out any time this year. I feel that's a ball drop right there. Another one, if they're ever going to get Friday the 13th, they need to try to secure that. Phantasm has been thrown out there. That would be interesting with the tall man. There's so many killers that haven't been named that are out there still in the wings. I don't ever see it coming because they already got a clown. So we'll never see it. We'll never see it because they already have a clown, and they're not going to put it over their clown. So you'll probably never see him. But there's a ton of more horror characters out there to use in movies. We just got to hope that Behavior actually can get a hold of any of them. As you can see, when people get the rights back, that's the problem. Like right now, you got Hellraiser right now. Bradley's getting his rights back. It's crazy. Or Clive. Either way, when the person gets the rights back, they can rip it right off the game. And that's where I think a lot of the problem is right now. They got to secure licenses. They know that's not going to happen. And I think some of those big names, they're scared that's going to happen. I think that's why Friday the 13th ain't here. I think that's why Leprechaun isn't here. Because Warren might not let, it happen. There's got to be reasons behind it. But we can all pray that we get something new, movie killer-wise, as well as original killer-wise. That's another problem. They need to hit original killers. I feel like lately they haven't been doing that. They haven't had really home run original killers. And they really need to do that as well. Maybe ask the community for some insight on some killers that they can make. I mean, there's tons of stuff you can do. There's tons of stuff. You just got to open up your brain, get your imagination going. Get some people that really love horror. They'll make some stuff up for you. Me included. I don't write horror for a living and make up characters for fun. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy for me to make a horror character and make abilities for them and everything. They really should just ask, their community, multiple choice kind of stuff, and see about making a killer that everyone personally could like and buy. And I think that would sell really good. So that is it, sadly. Hopefully next week they got the roadmap out. We got some more insights on the whole entire month of April. What I'm hoping for. I'd like a longer, update. But, that's about it. So, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And hit the like. And let me know down below killers that you would like to have in Dead by Daylight. I know a lot of that talk about animes is going around right now. A lot of people don't think that there should be any more horror animes in Dead by Daylight. Tokyo Ghoul has pretty much struck the nerve of a lot of people. Some people love it, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of people on social media that is downright sick and tired of anime horror getting into this and not movies getting into it. So, you'll have to let me down below if you're excited for Tokyo Ghoul to come into the game. More killers, the merrier, I guess. I'll use perks regardless if they work for builds. So, all the perks they put in, new, old, don't matter. Mix them all up. I'm sure his perks will get added into a build of mine at some point. But I personally would like another big horror icon movie killer. That's what I would like in Dead by Daylight. Rather it just be, Jason or Leprechaun, Phantasm, it could be anybody that has multiple movies out. I think it'd be great. So if you have one in mind that you personally think that a horror movie or something that that would be interesting for this game. Put it down below and let me know what you personally think. I'd like to hear everybody's take on what kind of horror people they would want in this game. And it doesn't have to, it can be anime too. I mean, there's tons of anime horror out there. But does it fit Dead by Daylight? That's mostly what I want to know. Like, what do you want in it? What kind of horror do you like? TV series, movies, games, you know, whatever horror. Put it down below. Let me hear about it. And heck, if I don't know about it, I'm going to look it up when you write it down anyway. So, because I'm very interested to see all horror. So, I am a horror junkie. So, I will catch you all next week for the next Dead by Daylight update. Or I'll see you tomorrow morning on a Dead by Daylight stream. I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your day.